Good evening and welcome to the 2021 Virtual Spring Celebration. I'm Lisa Webb and I'm a student advisor at the Righ Centre. For over 25 years, the Righ Centre has hosted an annual spring celebration which makes public the determination, achievements, and contributions of mature women students, but also recognizes and acknowledges the barriers and challenges that still exist for women returning to school after a time away. Tonight you will meet some outstanding women and you'll learn a little bit about their community of cheerleaders. We hope you enjoy this event and see it as an opportunity to engage with this vibrant community, one that holds space for each other so enthusiastically and respectfully. And now I'd like to welcome Principal Patrick Dean.
Well, many thanks, Lisa. Wonderful to be here to join you all in this celebration today. It's remarkable that since 1974, Queen's has had a dedicated place where mature women students and moms can go to find support through student advising, financial assistance, and critically through camaraderie from peer interactions. The Righ Centre is unique among Canadian institutions and a great cause of pride for Queen's. And even though Righ is operating virtually, it's wonderful to know that students are nevertheless still connecting with student advisors and with each other through virtual programming. It's not as good as in person for sure, and we will miss that and look forward to the return of being able to see each other face to face, but it is very important that that work has been able to continue. And it is very important that the university continue to support women in fulfilling their potential and to find future opportunities through post-secondary education. The intergenerational, cross-discipline and cross-cultural connections made through Righ are valued by students, staff and faculty. And these are the things that make us a community. But there is much to be grateful for. The university is greatly appreciative of all alumni, faculty and staff members who devote their time, energy and generosity to support the centre. We also appreciate the vision and the forethought of the founders of the Righ Foundation who worked so hard to establish the centre. And we also appreciate the generosity of donors, including those who have provided gifts to set up these awards, as well as those whose gifts help us continue to offer a broad slate of programs to support mature women students at Queen's. And finally, a thank you to women from the Kingston community who help strengthen our community and bring fresh perspectives by sitting on the Foundation Board of Directors. As I said, it's wonderful to be here with you to celebrate. Congratulations to all who are receiving awards today. I deeply admire your determination, and I'm very happy indeed to be here to help you celebrate your success. Congratulations.
The Barbara Paul Memorial Award was established in 1995 by Queen's graduate N. Joseph Potowski in honor of his mother. Potowski received his BA in 1979 and a Bachelor of Science in Engineering in 1980, while his mother, Effie Barbara Paul Potowski, earned a BA from Carleton University in 1974. This award is intended to assist a graduating student who combines academia and family or work responsibilities. Congratulations to this year's recipient.
Hi, my name is Elham Youssefinajar. I'm a fourth-year PhD student of sociology at Queen's University, and I'm interested in environmental sociology, climate change studies, and political ecology. And the focus of my PhD thesis is on governmental policies and plans in Kingston about climate change and how it affects most vulnerable individuals and collectives of the society. I remember my most challenging experience was when I entered Canada for the first time with my little son, who was 5 years old then, and I was so lonely here, knowing nobody. And I was introduced to Banner Center for the first time then. And when I entered the house, I found it so homey, so warm, with friendly staffs who are really more than staffs. I can't call them just staffs. They were like family members for all the students who know them. And I really like to thank them for their support. I'm so happy to receive this award, Barbara Paul Memorial Award, because like many other students who face financial issues, I also have some financial challenges of my own. And this award helps me to be less stressed and more focused on my studies. And I would like to thank the founder so dearly and sincerely, and I would like them to know that they are really making a difference in students' lives. I also like to thank my supervisor, who is amazingly professional and patient, helping me going through my journey, PhD journey, and my family who always support me, and my friends who are in my corner always, and my little son who is very patient with his mommy. Thank you so much.
The Dorothy Matheson Pennell Bursary was established by Dorothy Matheson Pennell, who received her BA from Queen's in 1940. This year, the bursary comprises 2 awards, both of which acknowledge the many challenges faced by single mothers pursuing a university degree. It was first awarded in 2003. Congratulations to this year's recipients.
Hi, I'm Julia Miller. I'm in the Aging and Health Program through Rehabilitation Therapy, and I'm really deeply grateful to receive the Dorothy Matheson Pennell Bursary and for the help of the Righ Centre. It means a lot to know that there's support for women here at Queen's. Being able to pursue my graduate education has helped give my life a lot of purpose during a really difficult time in my life. And I'm really thankful for this generous support and for my friends and family for believing in me.
Hello, everyone. My name is Natalie Zhang. I'm a first-year law school student. It's my honor to receive Dorothy Pennell Bursary. I would like to thank you, the donors family, to contribute to the Righ Centre, and women like me can receive this bursary, which means a lot to us. I'm a single mom with 2 children, and it is not so common to be a single mom and a full-time law student at the same time. And I do have a lot of challenges, and but I greatly appreciate all the help that I receive for my studies and also for my life. I would like to thank you, my friends, Julia, Chris, Elham, those lovely ladies that I met at the Righ Centre. They are the most sincere friends and supporting my in my life, and my children call them aunties. It's just like, yes, wonderful. And I miss Righ Centre, miss Lisa and Jamila and Susan, all these women, female students I met there, and I miss the lunchtime. And yeah, I just, yeah, what a year. So yeah, I would also like to thank you. I thank my Professor Alisa King, who wrote the support letter for me. It's a very strong and heartwarming letter, and I would like thank you. I would like to thank my master program supervisor, Professor Margaret Little, and she has been such a strong support to me and a role model to me. And I think my life has been changed because of all these wonderful women around me, and they set up the role model for me and let me know that I can survive one day and have all this done and achieve my goal to pay back to the community and support the women. And thank you so much. It's my honor to receive this bursary. Thank you.
The Barbara Schleifer Book Prize was established in 2012 by Friends of the Righ Centre, co-workers at Queen's University, and friends and family to honor Barb's contribution over her nearly 30-year association with the Righ Centre. This gift certificate to Novel Idea Bookstore is awarded to a woman studying at Queen's University who would benefit from the opportunity to extend her learning through reading. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient.
Gwe, which is hello in my language of Mi'kmaq. My name is Jennifer LeBlanc, and I am a second-year PhD student at Queen's University in the Faculty of Cultural Studies. And yeah, I'm trying to think of how to tell you about my journey here. I came here from a position at the Mi'kmaq Wolastoqey Centre in UNB, University of New Brunswick in Fredericton, New Brunswick. And I was so excited to come here because I was going to be working with a supervisor. That's why I came here, Dylan Robinson. He's the CRC for Indigenous Arts. And I was so excited to work with him, and I'm really thankful for him. I came here to work on a project with him, a research project based around Indigenous youth. So I'm focusing on Indigenous youth and heavy music. What I'm including in heavy music is goth, metal, punk, and alternative music and sound. And I'm looking at the ways in which Indigenous youth negotiate their identities and subjectivities through these music and sound genres. And I'm looking at the ways in which they use bad feelings or negative affect to promote activism, political activism, and change. So that is something that I'm really excited about. I'm a super huge music fiend, geek. I love all different types of genres, but I'm really very much into heavy music. So that's why I came here. And I'm really excited to receive this award from Righ. I believe that Righ does an amazing work on campus in areas where oftentimes the university either fails us or isn't able to support, particularly women students in the ways that they need to be supported. And I'm really thankful for them. I'm really thankful for their work here. So I accept this award gratefully, and I'm thankful to Lisa, to Susan, to Gamila. I really am thankful to these wonderful people. And I'm going to use my my scholarship to continue my education and to continue the work that I'm doing with Dylan and hopefully contribute back to my communities, Mi'kmaq, and to other Indigenous communities with my work. So I will thank my parents, Terry and Beverly LeBlanc. They are amazing people. They have raised me to be the person I am today. They have given me so much, and I'm so grateful for them. I am thankful for my sister, my twin sister, Janine LeBlanc. She's also a PhD student, University of Alberta, and her work is around Mi'kmaq women and the cult of Saint Anne. And so her work is really important to me as well. My brother, Matthew, I love him so much. I'm so thankful for him and for the community I've made at Queen's. The communities that I continue to forge here, both non-Indigenous and Indigenous students and faculty. I'm very thankful for them. And so I accept this award gratefully. And I'll say Walalan, and Walalan means thank you in Mi'kmaq. And I'll also say Walaliok, and Walaliok means thank you all. So I thank you all for believing in me and for contributing to my education.
The Webb Award was created in 1986 to acknowledge the challenges that accompany being away from familiar surroundings and adapting to a completely new environment. This award is intended for a student over the age of 25 who is a newcomer to Canada or the daughter of a newcomer to Canada. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient.
Hello, my name is Deirdre Carr, and I am a student of the Graduate Diploma and Professional Masters in Medical Sciences program at Queen's University. I want to thank Queen's University for awarding me this award, and I thank the Bellier Centre for recognizing that newcomers to Canada have a difficult transition. I am a new migrant to Canada. I've been here for less than a year. I migrated from Trinidad and Tobago in the Caribbean with my 18-month-old daughter and my elderly mother. The transition has been difficult because I've had to manage all of the new things about my new environment, such as organizing housing and transport and healthcare and daycare. And in addition to that, meet all the demands of my new program. Even though this transition has been difficult, I have received a lot of support from the program coordinator and the program assistant at Queen's University in the GDPM program, and my family has also been very supportive. I would like to say that their contribution is very much appreciated.
The Carol Kinnear Bursary was established in 1998 to honor Kinnear's persistence and determination to return to university to earn a degree from Queen's University, Faculty of Arts and Science, in May 1998. Her husband, Queen's grad J. Paul Kinnear, BCom 1963, created the bursary, which is awarded to a woman who is beginning or returning to university studies after an interruption in her formal education. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient.
Hello, my name is Jennifer Hamilton. I'm a recipient of the Carol Kinnear Award. I would like to say that this is truly an honor to be the recipient of this award. I'd like to thank the Kinnear family for making this possible. Like I said, it's truly an honor. I'd like to thank the women at the Righ Centre for all the work that you've been doing and supporting women in their pursuit for higher education. And of course, I'd like to thank my children who are always my inspiration, and all of my loved ones that have offered support and kind words and a little go get them whenever I needed it. I'm truly grateful. When I kind of finished up school and when I came back, and there were a lot of things that I needed to learn that I was behind on platforms, learning PowerPoint. I just did my very first PowerPoint presentation the other day, and it was scary. And my son, my youngest son, he's been doing them since grade 3. So there's definitely been changes that I've had to catch up on. Every time I do something, I'm always nervous to do it. But after I do it, then I think, gosh, I learned something new and I feel more confident. There's always the challenges of having a family to take care of at the same time that you're trying to go to school and trying to manage their schoolwork and make sure that they're getting everything that they need. I appreciate that I've had the opportunity for them to see me working at things. The whole opportunity that I've had to go back to school, I do mostly online classes, but anytime that I go on to the Queen's campus, if I drive through, then it's almost spiritual. I get excited that I have this opportunity to be part of such a bigger thing. I've never actually had the privilege to be inside the Righ Centre. I've always wished that I was on campus to be able to kind of be a part of it. It was nice. A couple of weeks ago, I got to sit in on one of the Zoom meetings, lunches, and it was wonderful. It was so nice to just be in the presence of other women that are pursuing their education. Nice to hear, nice to see other people that are kind of working towards the same goals.
Nearly 50 years ago, a small group of Queen's women had the foresight to establish the Banry Foundation for Continuing Education. Since then, countless mature women students at Queen's have found a home away from home at the Little Brown House at 32 Bader Lane, situated on the traditional lands of the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabe peoples. I'm Susan Bellier, and I'm proud to be the director of the Righ Centre. Each year at our Spring Awards ceremony, we honor the determination and achievements of some of our current students. But the other goal of this event is to acknowledge and thank the donors whose gifts make it possible for us to provide the supports that help mature women students thrive in their academic careers at Queen's University. We have received some sizable gifts this year, for which we are extremely grateful. And while it isn't possible for us to gather as usual in person, I do want to take a moment to thank the donors who set up the endowed funds that sponsor the Spring Awards. I know that the students receiving the awards this year will be forever grateful to you. Over the past 18 months or so, we have had to say goodbye to some key friends of the Banry Foundation. In January of 2020, Shirley Brooks Purkis passed away just a couple of months after her 100th birthday. Shirley was active in the Queen's Women's Association and never missed a Banry Spring celebration. She was such a delightful presence, took great pleasure in life, and was a good friend to the Righ Centre. In August of 2020, Dorothy Pennell passed away 2 days after her 101st birthday. Dorothy was an active alumna at Queen's. She graduated in 1940, and she established one of the awards we are presenting here today, the Dorothy Matheson Parnell Award. Dorothy was always in attendance at the spring celebration too, and in fact, she and Shirley were very close friends. They will both be missed very much. And finally, Helen Bracken Anderson, one of the original founders of the Banry Foundation, passed away in January of this year. Helen graduated from Queen's in 1946 and had a passion to see women succeed through education. She established one of our emergency bursaries, the Helen Bracken Anderson Bursary. Shirley, Dorothy, and Helen, the 2021 Banry Foundation Spring Celebration is dedicated to you. Thank you so very much.
The Diane McKenzie Awards were established in 1997 by Diane McKenzie, who received her BA in Nursing Science in 1964 and Masters of Public Administration in 1992. 2 awards are given each year to honor Dr. Jean Hill, Dean of Nursing, from 1968 to 1977. These awards celebrate determined women students in the field of nursing. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipients.
Good day, everyone. My name is Crystal Jardine Garvey. I'm a doctoral student at the School of Nursing. I just want to say thank you to Diane McKenzie and the Banry board members for honoring me with this wonderful award. I just want to say thank you to Dr. Joan Almost, who has been an amazing supervisor, who has been a pillar of strength and support during this learning process. I also want to say thank you to my children. They are like the biggest cheerleaders any mommy could ask for. And not only have I inspired them, but they always continually inspire me. I just want to show them that dreams are possible, just work hard and do it and go get it. I also want to say thank you to Lisa. Like Lisa at the Righ Centre, like she's a real one, if I can ever say that. She's always there when you need her. She has been there through the highs and through the lows, navigating this world called graduate studies, and I really do appreciate her with all my heart. It really is an honor to be a part of the Righ Centre, and I look forward that even after I graduate, that I can continue to have my pulse and be a part of the legacy that they are contributing to at Queen's University. So thank you to all.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nicole Gumapak, and I am currently a first-year nursing student in the advanced standing track here at Queen's University. I'm very honored to be one of the 2 recipients of the Diane McKenzie Award provided by the Righ Centre. As the daughter of immigrants, my parents have always instilled in me the importance of education, and especially as a mature student, being able to come back and complete a degree in nursing is something that I'm incredibly thankful for. To have the opportunity, especially during a pandemic when nursing is most needed. I'd like to thank all of my mentors who have helped me get to this point, my parents, my brother, my partner, as well as all of my newfound friends here at Queen's University. Thank you so much.
The Elizabeth Wallace Bursary was established in 1990 by Queen's Women's Association in honor of Elizabeth Wallace, longtime member of the Faculty of Women's Club and the wife of Queen's University Principal R.C. Wallace. This award is given to a student embarking on the first year of her academic journey. Congratulations to this year's recipient.
Hi everyone, my name is Jenny Kate Scarby, and I am an Arts and Sciences online student who has recently been accepted in the Bachelor of Sciences in Life Science degree. I want to thank the Righ Centre as well as the Queen's Women Association for awarding me with the Elizabeth Wallace Bursary. This means a lot. Pursuing my degree has been a challenge for both circumstances and at times lack of resources. So this is definitely going to help me move forward faster. And I also want to shout out the special women in my life that support me behind the scenes, those key friends on whom you can always count on. 2 of them, well, I have more than 2, but 2 of them in particular come to mind, Shauna Rogowski and Alyssa Blazer. Both of them have been, tremendously supportful in the last few months. So thank you to both of them. And to all the other ladies on this call that are thinking about, whether pursuing or stopping or struggling with their education, I just say go for it. No matter what you juggle, it's going to be worth it in the end. I think that like my father always says, a degree is a passport in life. So just go for it and go get it, girl. Yeah, so thank you. Thank you to everyone.
The Mildred Blackadder Zonta Club of Kingston Bursary was created in 1998 to honor the volunteer work of Mildred Blackadder. Established by the Zonta Club of Kingston, the award is intended to honor an Indigenous student. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient.
Kenche. My name is Candace Lloyd. I'm a mature returning student to the Aboriginal Teacher Education Program at Queen's University Community-Based Program. I'm honored to receive the Mildred Blackadder Zonta Club Award to help during this financial time. It was presented to me through Righ. Righ is a good support for women who are returning to school and need extra supports in the community. As an Indigenous woman returning to school, I've always found a struggle to gain that financial necessity, just getting through and not having that worry. So I'd like to thank everyone for supporting me and continuing my education and my educational journey at this time, most especially my family who support me every day. But then I have to look back to community supports like Banry. And if it hadn't been for Banry, I don't think I would be here today with the extra support in the last 2 years that they have given me. Kachi Mikwich, for everything you've done. Amati.
The Barbara Paul Prize was established in 1995 in memory of Effie Barbara Paul Potowski by her son, N. Joseph Potowski. This award celebrates a graduating student who combines academics with family responsibilities and who has faced and overcome significant barriers. The prize is a beautiful medallion handcrafted by local goldsmith Kim Snyder and cast in sterling silver and 18-karat gold. Congratulations to this year's recipient.
Hello, everyone. My name is Helen Obilo. I am a PhD candidate at the School of Nursing, Queen's University. I feel so honored to be selected for the Barbara Paul Prize. For me, my understanding of life goal is to love and be loved, and in family lies its actualization. Family is not specific to blood relation alone. I am proud to confess that the Righ Centre extraordinary efforts to help mature women belong to Queen's University family and achieve their life goal is impressive. Despite the hard times created by the ongoing pandemic, the Righ Centre management team has continued to reach out to student members in love, helping us remain focused on our academic pursuits. To the glory of God, I accept this symbolic award that recognizes the challenges faced by women with children in education and honors them for their dedication. I sincerely appreciate the donor of this award and other centers' benefactors, whose donation and supports have continued to make the lives of mature women, members, and their families memorable at Queen's. Also, I would like to thank my supervisor, Dr. Kevin Wu, and my Kingston Catholic Women's Friends for their support and motivation. Finally, I dedicate this award to my family and all striving mothers and would-be mothers, and together we can make a positive change in our world. Thank you.
The Troop Ballentine Fund was created in 1999 by Mary Ballentine, who graduated from Queen's in 1954. This award honors her parents, Dr. Wallace Troop and Ruth Troop, who placed a high value on women's education. It is awarded for academic merit in the field of health sciences. Congratulations to this year's recipient.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ishita Agarwal. I'm a second-year medical student at Queen's University. I am so incredibly honored to have received the Banry True Ballentine Fund for the 2020-2021 academic year. And I'd like to thank absolutely everyone involved in making this decision. I'm especially grateful to Mary Ballentine for her generosity and her continued dedication to women in the health sciences, and to my family for their constant love and support. It's been extremely uplifting and gratifying to have my academic accomplishments and my women's rights work recognized on this scale. And I find that I'm more motivated now than ever before to continue striving for excellence and meaningful change in all I do. Thank you again so much. It's a real honor.
The Janet Bilton Holst Citation was established in 1996 to honor the spirit of Janet Bilton Holst, who began taking courses at Queen's in 1989 and found her way regularly to 32 Queen's Crescent. This citation and monetary award is given to a woman who, like Janet Bilton Holst, enriches the Righ Centre by her presence and contributions to the well-being of her fellow students. Congratulations to this year's winner.
Hello, everyone. My name is Michelle Kasaboski, and I am a student in the Bachelor of Music program at the dance school at Queen's, majoring in voice performance. And I am so honored to have received this award. When I got the email, I was just totally overwhelmed and started tearing up a little bit while I was reading it. It means so much. The Righ Centre has completely changed my life. They were there for me in a time of extreme need, and I felt so welcomed the moment I walked in the doors, and they have continued to be there for me ever since. And it was emotional reading the email and being informed of the award, because to be told thank you from someone who, or an organization or a group of people for whom you are so grateful for and who I just cannot thank enough for everything they have done and continue to do for me. It was really, truly emotional reading that. I wanted to draw quick attention to my sweater because I was going to change for this acceptance into something fancier, but I chose not to. And I chose not to, not only because the Righ Centre accepts you completely as you are, even in your COVID sweats, but actually because as I was getting ready in the bathroom, I was reminded of the quote that is written on this sweater. You can't really see it probably, but it says, "If you have to fold to fit in, it ain't right." And I couldn't think of a more appropriate quote to summarize how I feel about the Righ Centre and about how so many other people feel about the center. This is a quote by English writer Usar Daly Ward, who is a Black British female writer. And the Righ Centre does not require you to fold in any way. If anything, they are there for you to expand and to truly be yourself. And being a music student, especially being an artist in today's day and age, it can feel very much a challenge to feel value in the creative fields. But I was not only met with support through the Righ Centre, I was met with excitement for what I do and for who I am as a person. And in a year when we've all discovered so much how art brings purpose and value to our lives in times of need, it is so meaningful for me to have found that encouragement always through the incredible group of people who make up the Righ team, because it really is a community of people there. I am thankful to all of my family and friends who are supportive to me. I want to thank my dog, who's been there for me this past year, especially during COVID, and my twin sister. I really want to say a special thank you to Dr. Stephanie Lint, who had a huge impact on me and my degree, and she knows what she's done. And to Daryl Christie, who also was always there for me. He was my vocal teacher during my degree for part of it, and he was there often when I would walk into lessons and not sing for the longest time because I had too much to get off my chest. So to them, as well as everybody at the dance school for their support, I really appreciate it. And thank you to the Righ Centre. Thank you for this award, but more than anything, thank you to all of you. Thank you to Lisa and Susan and Camila And everybody, thank you for the soup. Thank you for the conversations. I can't wait to go back and eat soup there again. Thank you to everybody who I've met at the Righ Centre. Such an incredible group of women who come in and out of those doors. I've had the most amazing, beautiful conversations, just sitting down, having a cup of tea, or grabbing an apple or banana in the morning and passing. So thank you for everything. I don't know what else to say. Just thank you so much. And don't ever feel like you have to fold to fit in. And if you're ever feeling like you might have to, just head to the Righ Centre. Thank you so much.
And that concludes this year's Righ Foundation Spring Celebration. Thanks everyone for joining us, and we'll see you next year.